Welcome, beautiful souls, once again to this episode of Energy, Intuition, Transformation. I'm Sue Williams, and I hope you really know that by now. But I also go by the title The Spirit Psychic. And as always, I'm so grateful to have you here with me in this week's show. So this week, we're tuning into something quietly powerful, something that lives in the background of your daily life, but is constantly speaking to your soul. And I call these things soul breadcrumbs. Just remember that fairy tale where the children followed the breadcrumbs, and this will make sense. So these soul breadcrumbs are tiny signs, symbols repeating numbers, songs that play at the exact right time for you to hear them. Perhaps it's animals crossing your path or dreams that you just can't shake. These are not coincidences. They're part of your soul map, a personal metaphysical GPS gently nudging you towards alignment, healing, and purpose. Today, we're going to explore how to spot, trust, and follow those soul breadcrumbs, and why learning to read the symbols in your life can change everything. And of course, we'll also drop into a soul mapping meditation in just a few moments, and that will help you reconnect with that inner compass. But first up this week, we're going to have the Oracle card segment. So let's just take a moment to view the card that I've drawn for this week. And this week's card comes from the Mystic Forest Oracle deck. And the card I've drawn is Everything is Here. You can see that's a bit shiny. But the message on this card is that you should embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. And of course, this card is such a beautiful confirmation of our theme today. When we talk about soul breadcrumbs, we often imagine that they're leading us towards something in the future, like those kids following the breadcrumbs through the forest. So some sort of destination, perhaps an answer, or a version of ourselves that we haven't reached yet. But this card gently reminds us that the path isn't somewhere else. It's here, in us. And every symbol, every sign, every synchronicity is not saying, oh, wait till later. It's saying, pay attention now. Be present. Everything you need to take the next step towards already exists. And when we slow down and become grateful for what is already unfolding, the soul map becomes clearer. The breadcrumbs become easier to see, and the guidance we've been searching for begins to reveal itself naturally. So if you've been wondering whether you're missing something, remember that you're not behind, you're not lacking, because everything is already here, waiting for you to notice. And these things, these soul breadcrumbs, what exactly are they? Well, have you ever had a feather fall at your feet after thinking of a loved one? Or something that I have happened to me very often is you see the same number everywhere for days, maybe 111, 333, 555, but they're just everywhere you look. Or have you felt a strange pull toward a word, an image, an animal, or maybe even a place? Well, these are your breadcrumbs. They are subtle clues left by your soul, and often your spirit guides as well. And they're saying to you that you're on the right path. Just look a bit deeper. And this moment matters, this here and now. And in metaphysical terms, these are called synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that bypass logic and speak directly to your intuitive knowing. And the more you notice them, the stronger they become. So, what about this language of symbols? Because your soul speaks in symbolic language, much like dreams, archetypes, and intuition. It's not always literal. In fact, it rarely is. A butterfly doesn't just mean a butterfly. It might mean transformation, freedom. Maybe it's a past loved one just coming in to say hello. That's why personal reflection is so important. A single image can have many meanings depending on who's receiving it. So if you've been getting repeating signs, ask yourself, what does this mean to me? How do I feel when I see this? What part of my life is this pointing towards? And with that in mind, let's move on to our weekly meditation. And this week it's mapping the soul's clues. So let's drop into a guided space together now to gently tune into the signs your soul has been placing before you. And remember, please do not listen to this meditation while driving or operating machinery. If you need your full concentration at this time, please listen with your eyes open and return to experience this meditation fully with the replay. So take a moment to find a quiet, comfortable space. Close your eyes if it is safe to do so, and bring your awareness into your breath as we always do. Inhale deeply through the nose and exhale slowly out of the mouth. And again, inhale, expanding gently, and exhale, softening your shoulders, your face, your mind, and feel yourself surrounded by a gentle golden glow, the light of your soul's wisdom. Now, imagine yourself standing on a softly lit path. This is your soul map. It stretches forward and behind you, and it's lined with glowing markers, breadcrumbs of energy, light, and meaning. And as you take a slow step forward, notice a symbol glowing at your feet. What is it? A feather, a number, a color, an animal, a word. Let it arise naturally. No need to force it. Trust what you see or feel. This symbol is here as a message, so let it speak to you. What is the energy of this symbol? What part of your life does it touch? What insight is it offering? Now take another step. Another symbol appears. Let your intuition receive it fully. This one may point to your next decision, or a hidden strength, or a long forgotten dream ready to awaken once more. And let these symbols light up the path ahead of you. And when you're ready, gently return to your breath, those slow, deep breaths, and feel the floor beneath you. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and slowly open your eyes if they are closed. You have just mapped a piece of your soul. And what are some real life soul map moments? Let me share a quick story from a client I worked with recently. She kept seeing foxes on shirts, in books, even crossing the road. She'd never paid attention to foxes before, but they kept coming. And when we explored this together, the fox revealed itself as a symbol of adaptability and cleverness, quality she needed as she prepared to live an unfulfilling job. And the moment she made the decision to resign, the foxes stopped appearing because the message had been received. That's the beauty of soul breadcrumbs. They'll persist until you pay attention. And when you do, Oh, they lead you forward with clarity and grace. So here are some symbol awareness tips. If you're new to this, here's how to start recognizing your soul map clues. Keep a symbol journal. Jot down odd dreams, repeating images, or signs that stick with you. Patterns will emerge. Feel before you define. Go with your feeling before rushing to Google and finding a spiritual meaning for a symbol. Your personal connection matters much more. Speak aloud to the universe. Try saying, Spirit, if I'm on the right path, please send a symbol to me that I will recognize. And then trust what shows up. Even if that is just really subtle, you can take notice of it. And also notice the unexpected. Symbols often show up when you're off guard. Perhaps a song lyric, a scent, an overheard phrase. Be open to whatever comes to you. And know that your soul map is alive. Remember, your soul map is not fixed, it's dynamic, and it grows as you do. The breadcrumbs will continue to appear, especially when you feel lost, uncertain, or on the edge of transformation. You don't need to force your way forward. Just keep following the symbols with curiosity. They always lead somewhere meaningful. So do you want to explore this topic or any other of these wonderful, mysterious topics that I speak about on my weekly show? If you do, go to my website, holistic-health.au, and send me a message. There's a connect form on there. And just go through all the different modalities I have listed there. There are things like hypnotherapy, but also psychic readings. So just go through all of them and see which you would like to connect with me and talk more about. And of course, I also do Spirit Talk Journeys. This is where I speak to you, I record your voice, and then play it back in reverse. And these amazing messages from Spirit just come out. Maybe 3, 4, 6, 7, depending on how long we speak. And I can also connect with your animal by using Spirit Talk Journeys. And you can click on the link on my website, holistic-health.au, and read more about that and my other modalities. So thank you for joining me on this soulful exploration of symbols, signs, and those funny little breadcrumbs. So keep your heart and your eyes open. Your next breadcrumb may already be on the path. And remember, all these beautiful soul breadcrumbs are within you already. All you need to do is find them and then just be guided by what they tell you. So until next time, please have a blessed week. Remember, stay radiant, stay open, and keep listening to the whispers of your soul. Bye for now.